Hello, everybody. I think this is working. Yeah. Well, welcome um, to Memorial Day in the United States. It's a day where we celebrate our freedom and we thank all of those who serve or have served in our military. It's a very special day here. I know it's 7 p.m. in Paris, and that's a very special day for all of those of us who are clarinetists who have had this opportunity um, to play and share our talents with all of you. Um, I think that it's in this day of COVID and the sadness that exists. It's a way that we can kind of contribute to our healthcare workers and emergency workers, as well as each other, and try to realize what's so great about living and spending time with each other, and hopefully we'll get back to that soon. Um, um, Today I'm coming to you live, and my wife is here, and that's it. We're here in our vacation home in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, which is 7,200 feet. So for the Europeans, it's 2,200 meters. So needless to say, the air is thin. But at the end of the program, I'll show you. I'll give you a little picture. I have the camera set up now, and it'll probably mess it up. But so today I'm going to start with a piece which everybody knows. I don't have the luxury of a piano here or a pianist, so I've actually decided to use something called Nomad Play, which was introduced to me by Julian Herve in one of his live from the Paris showroom concerts. It's I think quite a neat thing. This is actually, it's free until the end of the month. Looks like this. That's the password, Together02. Unfortunately, I didn't know until earlier today that you could buy the pro version. So at the end of each movement, I have to push stop real fast and then switch to the second movement. And so it takes a little time, so the flow between movements will be a little bit slower. And I'll be playing with Julian Herve's pianist Jean Sugatini, which is quite an honor. I don't get to choose how I would play the piece, but it's still a fun challenge, and it makes me feel like I'm playing with somebody. So without further ado, let's try this Nomad Play thing. That's the problem. You got to buy the Pro version, which I just found out. Okay, last. I get a phone call. I thought I had that figured out. Sorry, technical difficulties. Play. Pause. I don't know what happens now.
Just play it without mute, without the.
Well, I thought I had that. Sorry, you guys. But this is called live. I think somebody's leaving a message because it stopped the whole program. I will just start it again and play the last movement. And oh no, that wasn't good. Sorry everybody, this is I guess what happens. Okay, now we're going. So well, would anybody like to tell a joke?
If I had one, I'd tell one.
So I don't understand why it doesn't have any info. Okay, now it canceled my account. Okay, well, I think it might be easiest just to move on to the next piece because everything else doesn't use Nomad Play, so we're free from technology, at least on that end of things. I'm sorry that ended, but anyway, the Schumann fantasy pieces, which everybody knows anyway, so you can imagine what the ending was like. Were written in 1849, so it was a really romantic period. He used to call them soiree pieces. He wrote them in like 2 days, and just it's amazing what a beautiful piece of music it is, and it's often played by the violin or cello too, I think. So, okay. Well, the next piece I want to bring to you today is the Chromatic Fantasy by Bach. And this piece was written in 1717, and or somewhere between 1717 and 1723. It's rather long. It's about 8 or 9 minutes of constant playing. A lot of you know it. This is the Gustav Langenus arrangement, and it was written originally for harpsichord. Written originally for harpsichord, and often pianists play it. I'm not sure clarinetists should be playing, and I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be. No, I don't know. I think it's the kind of piece that it's really great for your playing, and really great for concentration, and it certainly has a lot of technique in it. It's written during some of the most prolific years of Bach's life, when he wrote the Brandenburg Concerti, and well-tempered clavier. And at any rate, we'll go with that, and then I'll probably need a blow for a minute anyway, just to I'm going to talk to you about a couple other things. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. I should see who's on. I know there's lots of friends. Pasquale, my very good friend from New York. Isabel, thank you. Francois Clock. Wow. Oh, Anthony, wow. Mark Sloss.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks everybody for taking your Memorial Day or your day off here in the United States. And a lot of Europeans. Got Chris Coppinger, Cesar. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much, Jonathan Gunn. I can't even get them all. Andre Mozan. I did want to make sure to thank a few very important people. Of course, Jerome Perrault and Francois Clock, both very important people in all of our lives as clarinetists at Buffet. Francois Bellicard and Isabelle, Ezra, Philippe Lecomte, hello from the United States. Wish we could come and visit and be together. Boy, European travel seems even further away than just travel within the United States, or probably within France. Magali Tricochet and Matt Vance, Elias for his help with the thing. I think one of the things that I wanted to share with everybody, just briefly, because it was very traumatic in my life and something that just happened, is that on January 28th, my clarinets were stolen. And if I can say anything about, I can say lots of great things about Buffet, but boy, have they stepped up to the plate to help me to replace some instruments. And Michelle Arignon helped pick out some instruments for me. Thank you, Michelle, if you're listening. And everything was taken. And I had my best mouthpieces, my best barrels and clarinets, and just a cheap little shot here if anybody wants to take a picture of the screen. But these are the serial numbers. If anybody comes across these clarinets, I'm going to move my finger so you can see it. If anybody comes across these clarinets with those serial numbers, they're stolen. They're mine. They're in a Legend case, which is the one with the brown leather cover, and they threw the backpack away, and I found it with a tracker. But at any rate, enough of that. But I just wanted to say that what a time it's been, because the instruments that were chosen for me were also then by Michelle. We're also stuck in the warehouse because of COVID. So I've just been playing on, backups, but Buffet has really stepped up. So thank you everybody and everybody who's involved. The next piece I'd like to play today is the Debussy. There are 3 Debussy pieces that were edited by Ethan Sloan and Tom Weston, and they're for clarinet and piano. The piano part is important, but somehow they kind of stand on their own a little bit. They're really beautiful arabesques, and they're written in 1888 and also for piano. But with this arrangement, I think it adds a nice little touch for us. Swab here. It adds a nice piece in the repertoire for us to really develop our French style, and hopefully I'll do something that is pleasing to everybody. But so anyway, so it's 3 movements. Second movement is on the A clarinet, so I'll switch. And so you can just imagine the piano part, and when I get back with the pianist, I'll get to play these again with a wonderful pianist. That's it.
Oh.
Oh. There's water in the hole. So, how is everybody? Let's see who we have here. Cesar, Chris Pell. Wow. Wonderful. Hello, everybody. Wow. Philippe Lecomte. Oh, wow. It's so nice to hear all you guys. Well, it's so nice to be able to share this with you. This is such a weird time for all of us who are, stuck in our houses and don't get to perform. You start to realize, for some reason, we take it for granted, but our work without our audience is so anticlimactic, and there's just nothing like having an audience. And people say things about people who clap in the rests and in between movements and all that stuff. I don't really care anymore. I don't really care.
Love it.
So I have one supportive wife here. That's just really wonderful. So I think Lori or anyway, anybody who hasn't played those Debussy pieces, I would say give them a good look. I had a chance to play a recital right before COVID, and they went over really well. It was the first time I played it with piano, and now the last. I've had a couple of recitals canceled, which I was going to put it on. Unfortunately, won't get that opportunity, maybe at least till later. So the next piece that I'm going to perform for you is a piece that is in a collection of homages by Bela Kovacs, who's a colleague, clarinetist and he's in Budapest, and he's put together this wonderful book. And the one, excuse me, I need to drink some water. The one I'm going to play for you today, for me, is probably one of the hardest ones in the book, but it's the Strauss, the homage to Strauss. And I think more than anything, it gives us a chance to learn the styles of each of these composers. The book is fantastic with that. And I think I'm going to make one little adjustment here. But let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. And so anyway, it allows us to have these kind of feeling like for this one, it's like playing Till Eulenspiegel for me a little bit. There's a lot of characteristics of Till. I'm sure you'll have other things in mind as well. But anyway, it's 4 pages, but goes by pretty quickly. So, we're getting near the end of the program here. It's amazing how quickly it goes when you're actually playing. probably doesn't feel the same for you guys. No, I'm kidding. No, during this time I also have a couple colleagues in the Houston Symphony that have really helped me out. Sasha Ponchiamkin and Chris Schubert have helped me out. They're loaning me mouthpieces and barrels and ligatures. My Momo Taki ligatures are stolen, and I can't thank them enough. Obviously, there's something that maybe those of us who are in orchestras need to do more of, and that's really thank all of our managements and those who are working for trying to keep us alive and keep us employed, so that the life of orchestras continues all over the world. It's a sad state, and I think that it would be a shame for a bunch of the orchestras to have to file for bankruptcy or anything like that because of this. Obviously, lives are much more important, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. But it's a really important time. And of course, my former colleagues in the New York Philharmonic, and Anthony and Pasquale and Amy, miss them quite a bit. So, the last piece today. There's more people here. Oh wow! Hey, Marby. Nice to see everybody. Thank you very much. The last piece for today is a piece that is written by Paquito de Rivera. It was written for the 30th anniversary of the Cape Cod Music Festival, and that's another colleague of ours, John Manassi, who I think made this happen. And this festival commissioned him to write a piece called the Cape Cod Files. And in the Cape Cod Files, it's 4 movements for clarinet and piano, but the third movement is Laquinarius, which is light, is a solo movement for clarinet only. So appropriate to the situation that we have today, I have no pianist, and obviously was failed by my Nomad play today, but I think that's just because I don't know how to put the settings on my phone right, or I should have bought the professional version. But at any rate, so this Cape Cod Files has a very Cuban flavor, and it's I would say the other 3 movements are really worth learning also, but you really have to have a talented pianist. But they exist, so I've had them before. Okay, last movement of the Cape Cod Files. Again, thank you to Buffet Paris, Crampon, and the showroom. Thank you for Buffet USA, and anyway, okay.
That's a fun piece.
Yeah.
Thanks for the concert, Mark.
Yeah, well, I promised everybody a little look at our view. We're 7,500 feet and enjoying the mountains. I'm going to take our camera apart here a little bit. I have it mounted here. And I'll show you what it looks like in Colorado. This is where both my wife and I are from.
Yeah, you're good.
That's about as far as I can go. I should slowly beat you from
Yeah, gotcha.
So that's kind of what we're doing. There's a lot of hills and a lot of places to ride bikes, and we are thrilled you all joined us today. And I want to again thank Buffet for this opportunity. Thanks to all my colleagues who've supported this. I feel really honored to be alongside everybody who's both performed and many of the other people, my colleagues in the orchestra. And I wish you guys all the best, and stay healthy, stay well. As much as it is hard for us to stay socially distanced after so much time, I think we still have to do it a little bit. It's worse in some places than others, but it's certainly could go there. So thank you for everything. I thank my wife. I thank my mother, who is supportive and still that way, and my brother and my kids. So have a wonderful, safe Memorial Day here in the United States, and sleep well in Paris and wherever you are in the world. And take care.